Welcome, everyone. I'm really intrigued by this idea of how our lives are like constantly being shaped um, by every single thing we go through, the good, the bad. It's almost like a sculptor working on us, right? Chipping away and refining who we are.
That's a really insightful way to put it. Every experience adds another layer to the complexity of a person.
And I think that's what we're going to dive into today. The material you sent over explores how these life experiences kind of mold us into the people we become and how that impacts our present behavior and choices. Like, how often do we make decisions based on not wanting to relive past hurts? It's almost as if we're constantly trying to avoid any echoes of previous discomfort.
You've hit on a really crucial point. We often talk about how experiences shape us, and it's true that both the positive and the negative ones play a significant role. The positive ones can be incredible catalysts. They boost our confidence, encourage us to take on new challenges, and really build up that inner resilience we need.
Yeah, absolutely. But then on the flip side, there are the negative experiences. They can definitely leave a mark, can't they?
Absolutely. And it's not always a bad thing. A degree of caution that comes from negative experiences can be crucial for survival and growth. But there's also the potential downside, the tendency to avoid anything that might remind us of those past hurts.
And that's where this idea of experiential avoidance comes into play, right? It's this kind of like internal resistance to facing things that bring up difficult emotions or memories.
Precisely. Experiential avoidance describes a tendency to steer clear of certain internal experiences, like specific sensations, emotions, thoughts, even memories. It can also involve efforts to alter these experiences or the situations that trigger them.
So essentially, it's like we're trying to dodge any internal discomfort. But it's fascinating because you would think avoiding discomfort would make you feel better, but often it does the opposite. Why is that?
It's a bit paradoxical, isn't it? The very act of avoiding something can inadvertently give it more power. Think about it. Each time you sidestep a situation or an emotion that makes you uneasy, you're essentially reinforcing the fear associated with it.
So it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes, this avoidance creates a cycle where even neutral situations can start to seem threatening because you're primed to anticipate discomfort. And the more you avoid, the less equipped you become to handle life's inevitable curveballs. It's like trying to learn to swim without ever getting in the water.
That's a great analogy. So, knowing all this, how do we move forward in a way that allows us to learn and grow from our experiences, even the tough ones, without getting trapped in this cycle of avoidance?
There are a number of really valuable tools and strategies that can help.
I'm all ears.
Mindfulness is a great starting point. It's about developing a non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts and feelings in the present moment. By simply observing these internal experiences without immediately reacting or trying to change them, you can decrease that urge to avoid.
So, it's about creating space between the feeling and the reaction.
Exactly. Then there's cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. It focuses on identifying and changing negative thought patterns that contribute to unhelpful behaviors and emotional distress. By restructuring these thoughts, you can create a more adaptive and positive way of responding to challenges.
And what about actually facing our fears?
That's where gradual exposure therapy comes in. It involves gradually and safely confronting the situations you fear. This systematic approach helps to reduce avoidance behaviors and build resilience over time.
It sounds like taking small steps towards what makes you uncomfortable can make a big difference.
Absolutely. And finally, don't underestimate the power of clarifying your values. When you have a strong sense of what matters most to you, it can provide the motivation to push through short-term discomfort in pursuit of those meaningful long-term goals.
So it seems like the key takeaway here is that embracing the full spectrum of life experiences, even the difficult ones, is crucial for personal growth and resilience.
Absolutely. Life is full of highs and lows, twists and turns. It's the totality of these experiences, both positive and negative, that contribute to the richness of who we are.
It's almost like we're weaving a tapestry with all these different threads. The dark threads, the light threads, they all come together to create something beautiful and unique.
I love that analogy. And by acknowledging and working through all these experiences, we can develop into more authentic and resilient individuals. We can live with a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. It's about reframing those past negative experiences, not as roadblocks, but as potential stepping stones on the path to a more enriched and meaningful life.
What I'm taking away from this is that every experience, no matter how big or small, how positive or negative, has played a role in shaping who we are today.
That's a powerful realization. And the exciting part is that we have the power to choose how we approach future experiences. By embracing them all, even the uncomfortable ones, we open ourselves up to immense growth. and the possibility of a truly remarkable journey. It's something worth reflecting on. How have your own past experiences, both the light and the shadowed ones, shaped your character? And how might embracing future experiences, even those that initially seem daunting, lead you to an even richer and more meaningful life?
Definitely food for thought. Thank you so much for this insightful conversation.
It's been a pleasure.
And to all our listeners out there, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep embracing the incredible tapestry of your own life experiences.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Deep Thoughts Podcast. I hope you found insights and inspiration to take with you on your journey of self-growth. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to follow us on social media to stay updated on new releases and exclusive content. See you next time, where we'll continue to help you grow and explore your full potential.